Good morning, everyone. Welcome you all on GS College of Commerce Wardha's e-learning platform, and I'm your teacher for Business Economics BCCA third sem. Since last 4-5 online sessions, we are going through with our Unit 4 market structure, and in that we have seen classification of market. At the same time, what is the main purpose of competition, rather why there is a competition in the market, as the market is classified on the base of place, time and competition, and we have to mainly deal with the classification of the market on the basis of competition. And when we talk about competition, then there is perfect competition, imperfect competition, monopoly, oligopoly. There are different situations in the market structure. Now we have seen in earlier lectures, in last 2-3 online sessions, we have gone through with what is perfect competition. Okay, first we have seen what is competition, then perfect competition, then how the prices are determined in perfect competition. Rather, when we talk about the prices in perfect competition, then we have to study, rather we have to go through with the two time periods, that is short run and long run, how the prices are working in case of perfect competition in short run and in long run, that we have gone through with. And at the same time we have seen why there is a need. It means if there will be no competition, there will not be any suggestions, there will not be any advancement in the quality or any rectifications in the quality of the product. So from market point of view also, the competition is required, rather there is a need of competition, but at the same time what kind of competition is existing in the market. Okay, as we have seen that there are certain conditions when ideal situations where the perfect competition works, and what are these situations or conditions where the perfect competition works, like large number of buyers, large number of sellers, okay, then homogeneous products, then transportation cost, absence of transportation cost, government interventions, etc., etc., we have seen. But in actual practice, does this situation arises? Is there is a possibility of such situation in the market? In practical life or in actual, there is nothing like a perfect competition, because what perfect competition says, there are large number of sellers and large number of buyers, then it is called a perfect competition. But for certain products it may be possible for one or two products, but for the all products which are sold in the market, it is not possible. There is a perfect competition in the market, but still that concept has been introduced in the economics, and from that point of view, from syllabus point of view, you must go through with that what is perfect competition, why and how the prices are determined, fixed, rather decided in case of perfect competition, that we have seen in our earlier lectures. Now we are again continuing the same, means first it was perfect competition as per the classification of the market on the basis of competition. First it is perfect market, imperfect market, and then how there are different types. Again that market is classified into perfect competition, and then the what is monopoly, what is oligopoly, what is duopoly, and etc., etc. Now today we will go through with monopoly. What exactly is the concept of monopoly? What do you mean by monopoly? When the person, when the seller who is selling his product, he is called a monopolist, when it is possible. Okay, so first of all, monopoly means he is a single or a sole seller. He has created such name and fame or such goodwill in the market for his commodity and product that there is no competitor existing in the market for his particular product. This is what is exactly means perfect competition. So what happens in case of perfect competition? First of all, you need to see that perfect competition works when there is a large number of buyers and sellers. But in case of monopoly, in monopoly, the person who is selling the goods, the person who is a seller, he is called a king of market. It means monopoly is such a market structure where only single seller exists, means he has the control over the market. He is fixing his own prices for his product, and there is no competitor in the market, and there is a very few or less chances for a new entry of the other producers, other sellers in the market. It means what? He is commanding, he has a control over the product in the market, and that situation, that particular market structure is called as a monopoly. Now a monopoly is known as a monopolist. Monopolist itself means a single seller, a sole seller, a person who is selling the goods without any competitor. Okay, that is what exactly is the concept of monopoly. Now we will go through with its meaning or concept of monopoly. Monopoly is a market structure where there is a single or sole seller who controls the entire market. Means he has the command, he can control the market structure for whatever the goods he is producing. Okay, then the producer may be different. Okay, a single seller will sell a single product at a time, and he can control over the prices of the product in the market. Likewise, there are other sellers who are selling the different products in the market, but they are having their control for that product in the market. So the entire market supply, no close substitutes are available for his product. For whom? That single seller, there is no close substitutes available for his product. Even some barriers on entry of new producers. It means what? Maybe there are other person, there is other seller who want to compete with that monopolist, but that chances is also less in the market, because he has created such a goodwill in the market that he is the only best. No one can provide the quality goods, the quality product like he is selling in the market, and that is why the people are scared to, means the producer are scared to sell the product in the market, because that person, that seller, the single seller, he has a control over the prices in the market for his specific product. Correct? So therefore, single seller of a market, it's called monopolist. What he is called? Monopoly is a structure, but if when we talk about a single seller, then he is called monopolist. Correct? So he is a king of the market. So monopoly market or monopolist market is opposite of perfect competition. Exactly, it is opposite of perfect competition. In perfect competition, large number of sellers, large number of buyers. Whereas in case of monopoly market, monopoly structural market, there is only single seller, sole seller, who is deciding the prices for his product, who has a control over the market for his product, and there is no competitor in the market for the specific product. That's why it is said in monopoly market, the monopoly market is opposite of perfect competition situation or a condition. Okay, this is what exactly is regarding monopoly. Now we will see the features of monopoly. Now what are the features of monopoly? The first one is concept of a firm or industry disappears. So seller or a monopolist become the entire industry. Now when we call or when we say it is a monopolist market, it means what? The monopolist is a single seller or a single producer or a sole trader, sole seller of the market. So the concept of firm and industry completely disappears. Okay, we have seen earlier what is firm and what is industry, but in case of monopoly market or monopolist market, the concept of firm and industry disappears. So seller become entire industry himself, or the single seller, the sole seller who is selling his product, he become a industry himself. Okay, that is what is the first feature of monopoly. Then second we come to no close substitutes. Okay, substitutes means the substitute products. There are no close substitutes for the product which a single seller is selling. Okay, that is a feature of monopolies. Buyers have no alternative choice. There are no options available for the customers, for the purchaser. The product which is sold by the seller, they have to buy that product because that single seller, that sole seller has a control over the market. There is no other competitor. So when there is no other competitors, buyers cannot go to any one seller or any other person to whom they should buy. It means the product which is available by the sole trader, by the monopolist, they have to buy that product. Buyers have no choice in the market. Then monopolist is a price maker. Now price maker means what? He is determining his prices. He is fixing, he is deciding his prices. As we have seen in case of law of supply, what is there? The supplier, the seller, what he does when, because it all depends on the demand of the product. But when he is selling his product, when the prices are higher in the market, then only he will try to sell maximum quantity of his products. But here in case of monopoly, in the monopolist, he is a price maker. Whenever he wants to increase the price, he can increase the rates of his commodities. Okay, it means to maximize his own profit. Again and again there is a will or wish from his side that I want to earn more profit. At that time he will decide his price, he will determine his price, and he will say, now my prices are raised, now I will sell my product at such rate only. It means he is making, he is deciding his own prices. That is why it is said monopolist is a price maker. Then entry of new firms are quite difficult. It means what? The other competitors, the other sellers or manufacturers who want to sell their product in the market, but there is a fear in their mind that he means a monopolist, he is a single seller, he is having a control over the market, and if we enter into the market we may face loss. Okay, we may not earn higher profits. So entry of new firm is quite difficult. But why it is quite difficult? Because they feel that, it means the other sellers or other producers, they feel that that person who has gained the popularity, the goodwill in the market, and if we compete him, then what will happen? It may be possible that we may face losses. So they fear to enter into the market, and that is why it is said entry of new firm is quite difficult. Then next is, except in public utilities like railway, electricity and water department, monopoly situation is difficult to exist. See, now if we talk about the actual situation or the actual conditions in the society, except for example railway. Okay, who owns the railway? The government is the owner of the railway. You all know that. Okay, if you have to travel by railway, it means you have to buy the ticket, and that particular department is run by the government. So government has a monopoly over which areas or which factors, like public utilities like railway, electricity and water department. Monopoly situation is difficult to exit. सिर्फ कहाँ में except in public utilities like railway, electricity and water department में monopoly situation की या monopolist की possibility है. Rather it is the means the government has the monopoly over railways, electricity department and water department. But in other case, it means in other departments like in selling of the other products, the possibility of monopoly is quite impossible. Means the existence of monopoly is not exactly possible in other cases except railways, electricity and water department. Then free competition. We exactly cannot say free competition, but here we mean to say that in case of decision of the prices, means in case of determination of the prices. Okay, the monopolist, he has a right. We have seen here he is a price maker. Okay, he is deciding, he is determining his own prices as per his own will and wish. He is making changes in the prices. He has got that right because he has the control over the market situation. That is why it is said monopoly is such a kind of market structure where, okay, who controls the entire market supply. Okay, he has a control over supply because he is the only seller. Okay, whatever the quantity he has kept with him in his godown, only he is the owner of that product. Being a single seller, being a sole seller, what he is doing, he is keeping control over the supply. Okay, if he wants to sell more product, more supply of his product, more quantities of his commodities in the market, he will decide the prices for his product. It means he is the king of the market. He has to take his own decisions when to increase the prices, when to decrease the prices. But in case of monopoly, decrease the prices is very rare. He is not reducing his prices, rather he is making decisions regarding the prices for the products which he is selling. So these are the features of monopoly. This is the concept and meaning of monopoly, that how monopoly works, what exactly is the meaning of monopoly. Okay, monopoly is a kind of structure, but monopolist is known as a single seller or sole seller who is selling his product. So this is what we have seen here. What is the meaning of monopoly? Monopoly is a market structure where there is a single or a sole seller who controls the entire market supply. No close substitutes are available for his products. Some barriers on the entry of new producers. Therefore, single seller of the market is called monopolist. Okay, he is a king of the market. So monopoly market is opposite of perfect competition. Okay, so this is enough for today. We have seen the meaning, concept of monopoly along with the features of monopoly. Thank you.